We finally got a brand new teaser from ERLC for the summer update, and trust me, it's confirming a lot, but we still have one question remaining, which is when is the summer update dropping? Now we got some crazy stuff, and I first want to talk about that before I'll go talk about when the update is dropping. But trust me, stick around because we'll go over everything confirmed, teased and speculated. So let's get right into it, because yeah, out of nowhere we got a random new teaser saying these updates are going to be fire, and this is already where you guys think, oh well, that's cool, right? It looks like fire. But if you guys didn't notice already, we've got an update, which means that we will be getting multiple updates, and I feel like that is already a W. We've been speculating for this a lot, and we've been thinking that we will be getting 3 parts, but it seems like we will most likely be getting 2 parts, which still, in my opinion, is pretty insane. Now let's look at this image, because there's a lot to break down. First off, a new fire system, and it's the most obvious change, and we already kinda expected this, because it no longer looks like these Roblox style ones. This one covers entire buildings and looks just way more realistic. It's dynamic, it looks more dense, and just better for roleplay. But also, you'll notice that right away we got some new helmets. And we also have a second picture for this, where you can finally see that they're larger, they're more detailed, and they have attachments that could include some new flashlights. But the SCBA system also looks new. You got a different tank, a updated mask, and just it looks better overall. But that's not it, because we're getting something new. And if you guys can see it right here, we have a weird new equipment, which some other people say was a heligan bar. I don't really know what it is, but whatever. It looks like that, and I think it means that you can now finally break open the houses. And this is not just for role playing. This is for real. It's working animations, so I feel like this is another gameplay improvement. Now you can also see a host right here, which looks like a more detailed one. I hope we will be getting some more interactive truck hoses, because right now, let's be honest, they kind of look unrealistic. So here's what we finally know. We're getting a fire department overall, we're getting new gear and new uniforms, we're getting working tools with animations, a revamped fire system, at least one new vehicle, that is what being said, car animations, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's this right here, also some civilian stickers and or maybe liveries, we don't know yet. So this could mean that these 2 teasers are not gonna be in the same update, even though I think it will be, because otherwise it would be pretty weird actually. But maybe they're just trying to confirm that it is a multiple update, and this will be maybe the second part, and the first one will be with the civilian and the cars, and that we will be finally be getting a fire department update this summer. Now there are some false leaks going on. First of all, there's a fake tweet saying that Crywink confirmed the update was dropping this week. I saw this in my server, people were saying it was. Absolutely not true. He never said that just some people who made it up, and it was just spread out. Now another one was the courthouse view, and another one is a courthouse rumor, because I read the comments and some of you were saying that we're getting a courthouse, and I've already talked about this a little bit, and I wish, like I hope so big that this will be added, because some people have seen Ollie, the manager of OMB, in a courthouse suit, and I don't really know what this has to mean. Is this real, or is it just purely fake? We don't know yet, so I feel like this is just currently uncertain, and we don't really have anything to say about it. And I feel like it would be pretty weird if they didn't tease a courthouse already, because people would go absolutely mad for that. Now some other people were still thinking of a apartment update, and also we're not sure of that. We're only sure of the car interiors and the driving animations, and now also a fire department update. Now for the part you all have been waiting for. When is the update actually dropping? And here I have some cool information for you guys. As you guys know, we've gotten Shawnee G, who's back in action. For those who don't know, you guys can see it, he is a senior developer and he's back into the game. He's full-time again. He was busy with a police academy or whatever it was, but it's a good sign, because some people have been hating on Crywink. I feel like that's not really deserved, because it's a lot more complex. The developers need to take a lot more time, because the game overall is bigger and just more complex. Now as you guys know, we're also pretty late in my opinion. We're late July, and based on the patterns of previous years, they always try to release an update definitely before August, and I think this will be exactly the same for this one. I feel, and we're not completely sure, 2-part summer update. The first one will be dropping July the 26th. And then hopefully mid-August somewhere, either the 16th or the 23rd, we will be getting the second part. It could also be that this plural type thing that people are saying is just not real, and this maybe it just means that these updates, meaning the equipment, the car interiors and all that stuff, is just packed in updates. Or maybe it's a mistake, which I would be pretty weird about. So I'm definitely hoping it will be dropping between the 26th of July and the 28th of July. Could it be next week? Well, maybe. But dropping it this weekend would make it much more sense. Because otherwise it's getting way too late and people just want an update already. And if all of this comes true, this could be one of the biggest fire department updates ERLC has ever seen. Realistic fires, interactive tools, new gear, vehicle interiors, all while teasing more content on the horizon. So the hype is very real right now. We were crying, I also was crying, but we can just let the tears go a little bit at least. Let's hope it's not gonna be delayed until like Christmas, but let's hope. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. When do you think this update will be dropping? And will it be 3 parts, 2 parts, 5 parts? I don't care. Let me know in the comments. Will it be this weekend? I'm curious to know what you guys think about it. And if I missed anything, also let me know. And maybe I'll respond to your comment. If you're hyped for this update, make sure to drop the subscribe button, because every single new teaser that we will be getting, I will be the first one to make a video about. No, I did not make a first one right now. I gotta be honest. My bad. But yeah, it was 2 AM, okay guys? I was sleeping. There was no way I was up then. So thank you all for watching. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you very soon, right? Maybe in a new fire department vehicle. Who knows? I'll see you in the next one.